How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time where we sit down and we have a conversation about this. Now, while I may be a little bit late to the party here when it comes to this situation involving PewDiePie, I did that deliberately so that way enough time has passed, as well as more information could potentially come out when it comes to this situation, and I didn't want to make several videos about one topic. So this right here, I feel, is a good time to properly discuss the situation and be more careful and neutral about the subject, because there are various factors going into this. Now, we will be going over a couple of articles here that kind of document and detail the situation and its progress, and I will be giving my thoughts about this. And again, I'm going to try to be very careful and very neutral about this, because I can understand where both sides of the situation are coming from here, but I'm going to say this outright. This whole situation just completely spiraled out of control into a completely different animal, and a lot of how this spiraled into something completely different is based on emotional thinking rather than critical thinking, and this is something that I know personally from experience, so I'm not just saying this to all of you, but I'm saying this to myself too. But when we let our emotions control our ability to think critically, well, our ability gets bludgeoned and clouded, and that's when situations can get a lot worse. So let's get started here. PewDiePie under fire for mocking deaf TikToker. Popular YouTuber PewDiePie is under fire after some have accused him of mocking a deaf TikToker who was speaking in sign language during a recent video. Others have defended the clip, arguing that it was only a critique of the TikToker's nails. With over 111 million subscribers on YouTube, PewDiePie is one of the most successful longtime creators on the Google-owned platform. He's known for his gameplay reactions and reaction videos that sometimes star fellow YouTubers Cinnamon Toast Ken. In a video uploaded on July 26, where he reacted to TikTok uploads, Kegelberg mocked a TikToker's nails in a video where she was speaking in American Sign Language. At the end of her video, he mentioned that she had crazy nails while moving his dog's arms around to imitate the action. Just a day after his video was uploaded, users took to Twitter to share their thoughts. One Twitter user named Saturn shared a recording of the clip with the caption, "So why is nobody talking about PewDiePie making fun of a deaf black woman?" And this right here is the tweet with the video embedded in it, which we will be playing very shortly. User Moonlight Cherry said, "PewDiePie mocking a deaf TikTok creator for signing in her videos simply because she has long nails, as if the dude couldn't be any worse." Another argued that the clip was not ableist, but rather racist. However, many users have also defended PewDiePie, arguing that the clip was only mocking the TikToker's long nails and had nothing to do with her being deaf or black. It appears the clip in question has now been removed from PewDiePie's upload, although at the time of writing, a screenshot of the TikTok is still in the thumbnail of his video uploaded on July 26. He has yet to respond to the backlash, but will be sure to update this article if he does. Now, naturally, when it comes to any big creator, you are going to have people defending said creator, whether they are in the wrong or not. Now, the question is PewDiePie truly in the wrong? Well, let's go ahead and let's roll the clip that I had alluded to earlier.
Well, I was at a drive-thru and it has like the people where they stand outside and they take your order before you go up to like the window. So I pull up and I roll my window down, and this lady, when I...
No, I'm not listening to this. Look, she has your crazy nails, man.
So anyway, what I did was, I went outside and then I peed and then I pooped a little bit as well, and it was crazy. Sorry, are my nails distracting you guys?
Okay, so before I get into my thoughts about this, the quality of that clip leaves a lot to be desired, so my apologies for that. So this situation definitely does not look good for PewDiePie. However, is it really true that PewDiePie went into that video with the intent of mocking someone because of either their race or their disability? Well, here's the thing. If we actually paid attention to the clip, you could clearly see that PewDiePie was mocking the clacking of the nails, and to be honest, the clacking of the nails was very much a standout in that video, and this is coming from someone that didn't even know that the TikToker was deaf until the info came out. Now, I also want to say that I think it's honestly very freaking brave of a lot of people that, despite their ailments and their disabilities, are doing their best to live life to the fullest, the best that they can. And yeah, you are going to have genuine shitheads out there that are going to try and tear those people down for absolutely no reason, and it's absolutely scummy behavior. But in my honest view, I really don't think PewDiePie was coming at this with the intention of tearing someone down because of either their race or their disability. Now, I want you guys to take this into consideration. Intent versus impact. PewDiePie may not have had bad intent when it came to the making of that video and him roasting the TikTok video because of the clacking of the nails. However, the impact may say otherwise because clearly this netted him a lot of backlash. And while I can understand both sides here, like I said earlier in the video, this whole thing has spiraled way the hell out of control. And I think it honestly boils down to this. PewDiePie made a mistake, and this would not be the first time that PewDiePie has made a mistake. Oh, hell no. There have been times where PewDiePie has said and done some really stupid stuff and things that I have outright disagreed on, and this is coming from someone that has absolutely no beef with PewDiePie, but this is also coming from someone that is not a fan or a watcher of his content. I'm not really a fan of his style of content, but that doesn't mean that I hate him as a person. And I think rather than focusing the outrage on PewDiePie over something that was obviously misconstrued, I think that those people should put that type of energy and that type of fire into the fights that actually matter in the right places, i.e. spreading more awareness about mental health and about the overall well-beings of individuals and how it's very important for self-care to be very much a thing. But here's the thing as well, ladies and gentlemen, is that PewDiePie, despite him being a very massive YouTuber, is, you guessed it, a person at the end of the day, just like all of you watching and just like me. We all make mistakes. Does that mean that we should be canceled for every single stupid thing that we say and every single stupid thing that we do? Absolutely not. We should be held accountable for it, but not outright canceled and mislabeled as something that we're not. And I think, honestly, that these people that are virtue signaling for the sake of getting brownie points because of how they label the situation and how they twist and they spin it, it's honestly really sickening how those people right there put all that time and energy into making something up that isn't true about a person, rather than putting all of that vigor and all of that energy into the things that actually matter, that being the fight and the respect and understanding of self-care and one's mental health. And by the logic that a lot of these people are running around with that pretty much got inserted into the PewDiePie situation, by their logic that they're projecting into this situation, they should be canceled too, because I'm willing to bet that they have made mistakes just like everyone else has. Does that mean that we should be canceled for every single mistake that we have made? No. Again, we should be held accountable, not canceled. Big time difference. And here's also something else that I want to show you guys, and this right here puts in perspective that PewDiePie is in fact human, and he does in fact acknowledge that as a human, he sometimes makes mistakes. Check this out. So this right here is a bit of an update in regards to this situation, and it comes from PewDiePie's end. So PewDiePie not only edited out the segment in that video that had him roasting the girl for her nails, but he actually made a pinned comment that reads, and I quote, "Hey, just to clear a few things up, I edited out the clip with the girl that has the long nails. Had no clue she was deaf, but kinda dumb of me to not realize. Still watching through the clip, I only poked fun of her long nails. The voice I did for my dog is the same voice I've given her for years. Edit. And making my dog's paws move was poking at people always dancing or doing some move on TikTok, which is an ongoing theme in the whole video. Anyway, honest mistake, my bad." And that right there shows that PewDiePie acknowledges his mistake that he ended up making, and he ended up taking corrective action and apologizing for it. But you know what? I guess that's not even good enough, because there is something I gotta showcase to you guys, and it is going to make your head hurt, like it did with mine earlier. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get to the tweet right here that I wanna... Oh, wait a second, that tweet got deleted. Well, hot damn. I guess when it comes to that particular instance, cooler heads did in fact prevail, and that person realized that they were in the wrong for making such a ridiculous tweet. Now, I'm going to spare y'all the brain cells here, and I'm not going to go over what the tweet had initially said, because trust me when I say, y'all be losing brain cells and y'all would hate me for it. Now, the deaf TikToker actually responded to PewDiePie's, quote, weird criticism of her for using sign language. Now, we're only going to be going over the most important pieces out of the article, i.e. the response from the TikToker. Let's get into it. Scarlet May also responded to the situation in a TikTok. She is a fairly popular creator on the platform, boasting over 6 million followers on the viral video app. She claims that she is trying to normalize using ASL with her long nails and says that PewDiePie's comments towards her were weird. Apparently, there's this big YouTuber, PewDie whatever, I don't know his name, but he made a reaction video to one of my TikToks making fun of my nails, making fun of my signs with his dog, and I guess at one point, mocking my voice, she began. How do I feel? I feel like it was very weird and very unnecessary, but at the same time, I wasn't surprised. I'm used to it. I've been trying to normalize and put it out that using nails while signing is normal, like it's okay. But then a big creator comes on here and puts us a million steps back, so it's very frustrating. May went on to suggest that PewDiePie was fully aware that she had been using her sign language in her TikTok, despite initially giving him the benefit of the doubt, noting that he'd removed the section from his video after receiving backlash and argued that this action made the situation worse. But I mean, we all live and learn. She finished her statement. If he didn't know before, he definitely knows now. And that's just it, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about something and you learn through it via making mistakes, well, you know what? Sometimes the biggest and the best lessons you can learn in life is through human error. Now, if PewDiePie went into this with the full intent of mocking her because of her disability and or her race, then why did he remove that part of the video and why did he issue an apology? That right there kind of drives towards the point that while he didn't have bad intentions in that part of the video, the impact definitely spoke otherwise. He realized it and he took corrective action. Now this right here is another article about the situation. Deaf TikToker Scarlet May denies trying to cancel PewDiePie amid drama. Now we're going to be going over pieces of this article that are most important and applicable in the situation that's also non-repetitive. However, Scarlet May, the deaf woman he poked fun at and a disability advocate with over 6 million TikTok followers, isn't exactly impressed with his apology. She responded to his statement in a follow-up video on July 28, where she said she didn't buy his explanation of events. If he was just talking about the nails and the sound of it, he should have just done this with his hands, or his dog's hands, she argued, rubbing her nails together, but he was moving his dog's hands and arms all over the place. That was sign language. Also, for everyone defending him, saying no, he was just talking about the nails when moving his dog's arms around, he literally said in his apology comment that he thought I was dancing. Scarlet May went on to hit back at claims of using the current situation to cancel PewDiePie, reiterating that she'd initially given him the benefit of the doubt. Nobody said that. I never once said that. If anything, I said everyone makes mistakes. It's okay to just own up to them. May says this is the last time she'll be addressing the situation, which has sparked responses all over the net as the matter continues to prompt conversation regarding accessibility and normalizing sign language. Now again, if this situation involved PewDiePie deliberately and outwardly mocking her because of having a disability, then that right there would be 100% objectively up and down the boards a really shit move, and no doubt I would be calling that out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. As someone who is a big advocate for mental health and wellness, and just wellness in general, be it physical and mental and emotional, this is something that means a lot to me, alright? But let's go back to the comment that PewDiePie made in response to all of this. Here he is saying, and I quote, "And making my dog's paws move was poking fun at people always dancing or doing some move on TikTok, which is an ongoing theme in the whole video." Now, how does this have anything to do with PewDiePie saying that she was dancing? That doesn't sound like him saying that she was dancing to me. And this right here is where the situation gets misconstrued even more, thus making this whole situation even more worse. And here's the thing as well, is that to Scarlet and May, I want to say right now that you are a brave individual for the fact that you are making TikTok videos and putting yourself out there and living life to the best of your ability despite your conditions. I think that is 100% admirable, but I honestly hope that at the end of the day you understand the situation and that PewDiePie was not intending on making fun of you because of your disability. But anyways, this whole thing can really be chalked up to this at the end of the day. PewDiePie made a stupid mistake, he corrected it, and he apologized. However, even with all of that being said, there are still going to be those mobs out there that are not going to be happy and would just rather watch the world burn. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, y'all are human, and you guys make mistakes just like PewDiePie makes a mistake. Does that make him any less of a person than you? No. How about you quit moral grandstanding and understand the reality of the situation? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it here for the video. I would love to hear out your guys' opinions in the comments down below, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, I would love to hear you guys out. Just remember to keep it civil and keep it cool with each other in the comments, as per the usual. That's all I ask. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, people, and I'll see you next time.